New Orleans community jazz and heritage radio station WWOZ is now almost synonymous with the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival, and their shared history goes back almost to the founding of WWOZ. In 1982, when WWOZ had only been on the air for a little over a year, station founders Jerry and Walter Brock and a few volunteers set up a basic tent at the fairgrounds, got a phone line connection back to the studios above Tipitina's, and started interviewing musicians live on the airwaves from the festival.
Duka Paduka live at WWOZ Jazz Fest Tent. Dr. John, Mac Rubenak. Hi, Mac. So good to see you, brother.
All right, where you at, Duka Paduka? It's just a good feeling to be home, you know, it's so rare.
Here we are live once again at the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival. It's the first Sunday of the Fairgrounds Festival.
My name is Harold Duke Dejon, and everybody know me. Who don't know me never been to New Orleans.
This is Leonard Earl Johnson. I'm at the WWOZ tent at the 1987 New Orleans Jazz Festival. I'm with Pete Seeger, the folk singer.
Well, this is sure one extraordinary festival. I think the rest of the world could learn from it, and it's going to get better and better as the years go on. You don't have to have world-famous people here for this to be the world's greatest festival. This is something that the people in New Orleans should feel very, very proud of.
In the mid-1980s, WWOZ started broadcasting live sets from the Jazz Fest. One of the first to hit the air live from the festival was the Dirty Dozen Brass Band set on May 5th, 1985. The partnership between WWOZ and Jazz Fest was cemented in 1986 when WWOZ's broadcast license was transferred to the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Foundation, the owner of Jazz Fest. In those early years, the fairgrounds were much looser, and sometimes WWOZ DJs were able to ride along with musicians in golf carts and conduct interviews while they were on their way to or from their performance. In 1993, WWOZ began broadcasting every day of the festival, from the first day through the last. Since then, we've brought listeners the sounds of the festival from a variety of stages, including the Blues Tent, the Jazz and Heritage Stage, the Gentilly Stage, Congo Square, the Fay-Do-Do Stage, Economy Hall, and more. And the broadcast has grown beyond the boundaries of WWOZ. Since we started simulcasting in the 1990s, dozens of radio stations across the country have carried our annual live broadcasts from Jazz Fest. Audiences in Chicago, San Diego, Maui, St. Louis, Denver, Bend, and all across America have tuned into this special broadcast to hear a taste of the best New Orleans has to offer. But WWOZ's presence at the fairgrounds is not purely radio. In 1994, we partnered with the festival to create the Brass Pass, a multi-day ticket that allows for re-entry to the festival and serves as a fundraiser for the station. This was also the year we launched the WWOZ Hospitality Tent for our Brass Pass holders, an oasis for hot music lovers with fresh fruit, iced coffee, mist fans, and more. WWOZ has also been an official sponsor of the Jazz Tent since 1993, bringing audiences groundbreaking contemporary jazz sets from artists like Nicholas Payton, Christian Scott, Harry Connick Jr., Astral Project, Herbie Hancock, Diane Reeves, Joey Alexander, Terrence Blanchard, John Boutte, and many more. And these recordings live on at the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Archive, accessible for research and future use. The New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival is an annual celebration of New Orleans music, spirit, and culture. And WWOZ brings that celebration to the airwaves every day of the year as New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Station. For WWOZ, I'm show host Bill DeTurk, and I've been on the air at WWOZ for 24 years.
WWOZ's celebration of Jazz Fest at 50 is made possible by the Goldring Foundation, the Hellis Foundation, the Remedy Room, the Ruth U. Fertel Foundation, the Durbus Foundation, and the National World War II Museum. Special thanks to the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Foundation. Check out WWOZ.org for more Jazz Fest at 50.